Hi guys, so today I'm going to be talking to you all about my piercings. I get a lot of questions about my piercings in real life. Like one time this guy came up to me at a bus stop and was like, I had boy short hair at the time, so like at the moment now my hair's hiding my piercings. And he was like, oh, why do you have so many piercings? And I'm like, I wanted to. And then he started like slagging me off and slating me and whatever, saying how stupid I looked, blah blah blah. But then I also get some really positive responses about my piercings and stretching my ears and stuff. So I thought I would make my first video all about my piercings so far, because there are a few in mind that I still want to get. So first off, I obviously got my lobes done first. I got my lobe done 3 times, but on this ear I actually let the third one close up just because it wasn't really taking. Yeah, and it never really healed properly. I know there's going to be a lot of mixed feelings about people getting their piercings done with a gun, but I think for lobes it's okay, because the piece of skin is so thin anyway that it doesn't really matter too much. However, saying that, I got 3 cartilage piercings done with a gun. I got there, and there, all done with a gun, all at the same time, and they never healed. Never at one point. I can put like a hoop or whatever in now and it will be really tender, or if I sleep on it or whatever, it will just really badly play up. So I wouldn't recommend getting it done with a gun. Having said that, I know people have got it done with a needle and they say the same thing. It might just be that kind of area that just doesn't really heal well. After I got those done, I got my forward helix done. If you don't know what that is, that's just here, this piece of skin here. And that actually wasn't a bad experience. I think the most painful part of that was the healing process, which is kind of the same with most piercings. It doesn't really hurt at the time, but then as soon as you kind of get out the shop and like cold wind hits it or whatever, then you think, oh, actually, it really does hurt. And then aftercare is really important, because your ears, or any piercing, can tend to ooze, scab over, get a bit sore, and it's really important that you clean it every day and just stop it from getting kind of infected. After I got my forward helix done, I got my tragus done, and in the same sitting, I have a tendency to get multiple piercings done in one go, just because I want to get it out of the way. I have quite a high pain threshold, so I think, oh, just do it in one. I can't be bothered to come back like in a couple of weeks, a couple of months, whatever. So I got my tragus done, and I also, in the same sitting, like I said, I got my surface tragus done. If you don't know what that is, the piercer will clamp this piece of skin, pierce through it, and you'll be left with kind of a ball there and a ball there. I'll insert a picture of what that looks like now. And with that piercing, it actually rejected out of my ear splash face. It didn't take. I don't know if he didn't pierce it deep enough, but it didn't work out, so I just took it out. But my tragus is fine. A lot of people say that getting your tragus hurts a lot. For me, that was one of the least painful piercings. The only difficulty that I would say I had was listening to my headphones, but apart from that, it wasn't too bad. Then after I got those 2 done, I got my snug done. If you don't know what that is, that's the piece of skin here through this part. I'll insert a picture now. The reason I'm not wearing it is because it closed up. I let it close up. That was another piercing of mine that never healed. There was always like a big bump on it, and it just wasn't meant to be. And a lot of people actually ask why I don't get my piercings redone. I think if it didn't work out the first time, chances are it's not going to work out the second time. Unnecessary money, unnecessary pain, so I just tend to think, well, that didn't work out, I'll just get something new. After that I got this side of my nose done. If you can see, it's thicker than most nose studs, just because I wanted a thicker piercing. So that pain level was nothing, hence I got the other side done. But yeah, I'd say that was about a 2 in terms of pain level. It was honestly nothing. And then shortly after, well, 2 years later, I got the other side done, and this was actually a very negative experience for me, because the piercer actually pierced it with a gun. And because this one I got done with a needle, but this one he pierced with a gun, and I was very sceptical. I was very, oh, you're gonna pierce it with a gun, okay, but I went along with it, and it didn't hurt. The most annoying thing is that he pierces you with what looks like a little arrow, so the arrowhead is like the one inside, and it's permanently like digging into you, so I had to like rip that out just to put a silver one in. So I'd say don't get your nose pierced with a gun, because just personally, these are all my personal opinions, I just had a negative experience with it. Get it done with a needle. Lastly, I have been stretching my ears. I'm now up to 8mm, if you can see through. I've always wanted to stretch my ears. I probably won't go bigger than a 10. A lot of YouTubers and people, they say to take your time with stretching, but I'll be honest, I'll hold my hands up and say I went completely the wrong way about it. I was in such a rush to reach my goal size. I was literally going one up every 1 or 2 weeks. I was like, no, I'm sure it's fine, it doesn't hurt, I'm just going to go up a level, up. If you are going to stretch your ears, I would recommend you get this. It's called Stretching Balm. You can get it on eBay for like £1.50, and it just kind of helps the tapers slide straight into your ear. I've never had a problem with stretching fast. That's not to say that you should stretch fast. That's just saying personally, I haven't really had a problem. My goal size compared to what I am at now is a 10, which is like that. All of these I got off of eBay. So apart from like that, it would look like that. If you guys have any questions for me or whatever, just let me know and I can make another video. Yeah, that's it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. Bye.